Minecraft has just released their first non-1.20 related snapshot since Minecraft Live, which means we'll have access to these experimental features in the game much sooner than expected. Oh, hi everyone, Dewlan here, and welcome to Snapshot 22w46a. In front of me I have 5 note blocks, and on top of those note blocks are the mob heads that you can get within the game. And now if I right click these, they play the ambient sounds of these mobs. This includes the zombie, the skeleton, the creeper, the wither skeleton, and of course, Betsy herself. It should be noted that the player head is accessible in the creative inventory, but it doesn't make a sound. But, Mojang, if you're taking suggestions. This fun little ambient change also comes with a brand new mob head, the Piglin, which can also be placed on a note block to make a sound. It also has the ability to be powered by redstone, and it wiggles its little ears around, or it also works if you walk. So it's very similar to the Ender Dragon head in that respect. Waka 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 waka, wiggle 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 wiggle. You can obtain this fun little mob head the same way you can all the others, with the help of a charged creeper. However, this one is a little bit different, because when you bring piglins into the overworld, they start to convert into zombified piglins. This also means that they're on a little bit more of a timer in order to get the head, so act fast. So you take a creeper, turn it into a charged creeper, make sure it doesn't burn to death, and then just set it ablaze. Once that dies, you get yourself a piglin head. These features that we've just discussed will be coming to the game in 1.19.3 as experimental features. And now, on with what will be in 1.20. There's been a couple changes to bamboo. My beautiful, beautiful green wood. Bamboo block has been changed a little bit so that the top is now a little bit greener than it used to be, but the stripped bamboo block still has the same one. Bamboo planks have been changed so that they look a little bit more like regular wooden planks. And then let's talk about the star of the show. The best thing to come out of this year's Minecraft Live. The chiseled bookshelf. It all started with us being able to finally store our books within the world and take them out. And then they gave it redstone capabilities so we can fill it and extract it automatically. And now, they've finally given the people what they want. They have spoken! You can now, finally, pick and choose which books to take out. Oh my goodness, Minecraft, you absolute madmen. They did it, and it's here. I think this is the best block in the game, hands down. The level of details in your library just got so much better. And continuing on with the 1.20 updates, they have reorganized some stuff in the redstone tab based off of player feedback and added rails to the tools and utilities section. Enderman skeletons and wither skeletons will now only spawn at light level 7 and below. This is kind of meant to nerf portal farms, and they are open to feedback on this, so if you think that this should change, let them know. Or better yet, let me know in the comments section, and I'll tell them, maybe. Probably not. I'm not going to tell them, but you could still comment. And finally, for this update, we have technical changes. Technical. But no, they're actually pretty interesting. Mojang is now introducing a new way to track player data. Now, if you're like me, hearing the term player data tracked is a bit of a red flag, but based on my understanding and their explanations, it doesn't seem as if it's going to be very invasive, and they're only gathering stuff that will help them improve the game. So it all starts with some updates to telemetry. So now Mojang will track whenever you enter and leave servers and worlds using 2 tools called World Unloaded and World Loaded. You can find the telemetry data in the Options tab under this new telemetry data button. There are 2 different settings. There is minimal and all. So there is a certain amount of required data that Mojang is required to collect based off of Xbox related things, but this is by default set to minimal. So this will only calculate things like game mode, client, server modded, and game version. World loaded includes things like how the player plays Minecraft, and world unloaded just calculates how long you've been in a world. Here's a change that hurt my tiny little brain. They've changed the way that textures load in the game. This is in order to improve loading performance, And so now blocks and item textures are loaded before they're processed by the models. So by default, the textures that aren't in the directory for the textures folder will no longer be automatically recognized and will fail to load. So for my resource pack peeps out there, good luck with that one. Now look, I know when you subscribe to Dewlan, which you inevitably have done already, right? You come here for the hard-hitting redstone news. Okay, look, did you really have to start raining immediately when I said redstone? I'm not that bad at it. And you're here for the fun insight on redstone and commands, but this one's for my builders. We are tired of the ugly, ugly grass, and we now have the fill biome command. So we can now change the biomes in the vanilla. Look at this. It's jungle. Look at the grass. It's the best thing I've ever seen. Minecraft just made savannas livable. Livable, I tell you. Well, now that my head successfully hurts enough and my ears are a-wiggling, it is time to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this week's Snapshot breakdown, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later. Bye now.